to all the spirits as I was adding links to my recently uploaded session or sessions. I found an amazing website for the Hartford Circus fire victims. That happened to be a tragedy that struck July 6, 1944. Sadly, 168 have perished in that circus fire. And on this website, it literally allows you to click on each person's name, and it gives more detail about that person, their headstone, where they're buried, as well as portraits. And then there's a collage with all the, well, not all of them probably, but a good chunk of them. And here's the website. It's called the circusfire1944.com. And then again, there's a bunch of people that passed in each name. I see you. Each name, there's a lot. Each name, you click on it and it tells you more. So in my session regarding a different circus fire, I got some names, and a few of those did happen to be in there. So I'm going to allow the spirits to come again, because this time I'm focused on the Hartford Circus fire that happened in July 6, 1944. This will be less than an hour, so hopefully you guys can come in and join me. Again, I have a capel on a chair for the little ones with Oogie Boogie Woogie. And then there's 3 up here, the clear balls that you can light up by tapping or trying to move it or pick it up. And that black device, it's called the EMF meter, which you have been using. Yep. And if you go strong on a yes, it's just a orange or red. A regular yes is just yellow. Okay? Got it? Okay. Here we go. Turning it on. Hopefully the names that do pop up, I can click on the link and then hear more about it. Disgust. Well, I would have to say they are disgusted by the fact that this was intentional. The fire was intentionally set, and because of the situation, the 168 people sadly didn't survive. Either they were, burned, trampled, or injuries too sustainable to survive. And again, it was inflicted, I guess. It was intentional or something, yeah. So there were people that were convicted and sentenced. The land is mine. The land is mine. Perhaps this is a Native American that happened to say that where the fire happened, and now you have more spirits with you. I don't know. Not sure. That's my guess. So again, hopefully I won't lose anything, but this website is pretty awesome. I'll link it in the description. It has the information about it in the home page, the victims, the survivors, images, I don't know what that is. The cause and origin study, interview with someone. Oh, hey, I got Robert, and it's called Interview with Robert. Huh. And then audio, video, books, magazines. Oh. No, it's not. So it's not a Native Americans? When it said no, it's not, is this letting me know it wasn't Native Americans saying that? Or is it saying no, it's not the same Robert that came through? Different Robert? Because again, it could be a victim I'm sure there was a Robert. Let's see. No. Nope. Just that one survivor. Okay. So, if you happen to be a victim in this unfortunate... See me?
See me.
No, unfortunately, I don't see you yet. But if you happen to be one of the victims, if I click on your name, once I get a name, it'll show me exactly who you are. Hopefully, it'll include a photo. I can see you. You're lighting up the EMF meter, but I'm sadly not able to see your spirit. But if you tap the cat balls, any of them, I should see it light up, and that lets me know you're right there with me. Whoever wants to let me know they're here. So again, 168, and hopefully to get at least 2, 4 of the victims to come through. That'd be awesome. I mean, matching scars, yeah.
Scars.
I'm sure that maybe those who survived happen to have scars, maybe. Or maybe you had scars before you passed away, and those scars were too much. Because again, burn scars. Are you letting me know that if I were to have seen you, you might have had scars on your body? I mean, I don't know what if a person, a human person that's living, happens to see a spirit that was from this tragedy, if they were to see them as a whole, or how the incident happened, like a burn victim. How would that person see you? Hopefully as a human healed soul. So again, amazing collage of all the unfortunate victims. Young ones, young adults, as well as elders. And little infants. Look at the very top one. Little baby. I'm not sure if it's like literally the first one is the first person and so forth, but I believe it is. But I could be wrong. So again, this is your chance to let me know. Oh.
I'll throw something.
So yes, I was possibly right. I just clicked on the very first one, just to see. And this was a baby that, or not a baby, but a child. The picture that they happen to have is a younger version of them. So his name is Donald. Not gonna bother with the last name. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I think it says he's 5. So yeah. Let me move this out of the way. So there you go. Again. little photos, headstones, everything. So each of those victims,
Guest.
you were a guest, was one of the people happened to be a guest that joined a family to go see the circus? Is that what you're letting me know? You were a guest to the circus on that tragic day?
We occupied this land.
So it looks, the line is mine, and we occupied this land. So again, it could be on a Native American land, possibly, you know, and Native Americans were gonna like, hey. So. So again, this is your chance to come through. If anybody was unfortunately lost in this tragic incident in the Hartford Circus fire on July 7th, 1944, if you give me your name, I should be able to click on the link to see you, just like I showed an example with Donald, the little one. I don't know if it's age 5 years or age 5 months, but it just says age 5. Oh, sorry, July 6th. My bad. So again, July 6th.
Punishment.
So yes, I'm pretty sure that those who unfortunately caused the fire were punished. If that's what you're asking, if they got any punishment, yes, they did. Sadly, I think one of them got pardoned though. Yeah. Again, that's tied to the what do you call it? The situation. By the way, this is all during the unfortunate World War II. You know, 1944. So I think that people were trying to escape from the horror of knowing about what their loved ones were having to go through if they were at war. They wanted to find some way to enjoy their time, and the circus was one of those ways to enjoy their lives while the others went to serve their country. But unfortunately, on this sad day, 168 souls were lost. And I don't know if if there was anybody tied to the war, if they served.
Past.
If they served or if they passed away. Because imagining surviving the war only to find out that your beloved ones didn't make it in this tragic incident. So I'm not getting any names yet, so hopefully I do. Again, I'm almost at 15 minutes in, and this is the recap. It's kind of like a mix of somebody's upset with the land, and then, yeah. Otherwise, you know, go ahead and check out that link that's going to be in the description, and then you can click on each name, and maybe you can learn about each victim, because I know that they're not going to all come through. So if I don't get anyone, at least I want you guys to know about them. It may take some time for you to maybe click on each one, so just bookmark the website. and then poke around day by day. And if anyone, okay, I got a possible name.
My name is Jack.
Hi, Jack. Let's see if you're in here. Well, I got Jacqueline. Well, I don't have a Jack, just a Jacqueline. So I'm going to go ahead and just click on Jacqueline, even though there's no Jack. But let's just go with this one, okay? So, sorry, Jack, I didn't see you, but I got Jacqueline, maybe because Jacqueline is not in the word bank, and this is the closest you found. So is Jacqueline, carrier, age 4, are you coming through because you couldn't find your name, so you put something close to it? Can you light up the yellow on the EMF meter if that's what you were trying to do? Again, I don't think Jacqueline's in here, and that's the best you could find for your name.
I wander these grounds.
Okay, so she might be wandering either the cemetery that she's buried at, or unfortunately where the situation happened. All right, here we are. No photo of them, but yeah, she was young. So she's buried at Mount St. Bernadette's Cemetery.
I won't lie to you.
Okay. Oh, her aunt was also a victim. So there's a headstone of her right there. So whoever created this website, thank you. I appreciate it. They all deserve to be known and seen. So again, I didn't get a Jack, but I found a Jacqueline. And I don't know if Jacqueline's even in this word bank of Spirit Talker app. So I had to go with it, okay? So if you are a Jack, I apologize. I typed in Jake, J-A, and the only ones I kept getting were like Jane, James. So, yeah. Unless they were a survivor and then they ended up passing away later on. Hopefully I don't lose everybody, so just in case. Oh, Jesus Christ. Apparently this is what happened. Look. So, 7,000? Dang, that was a lot.
Ava.
All right, let me look up Ava in a second. Hold on. Oh, they're sorted by last name. Well, good luck on that. Okay. All right, we're not going to be able to search for the survivors at all. Ava? I do have. Oh, no. It's part of the last name, Caviar. Caviar. Yeah. Darn. No Ava. Pretty name. But I don't see an Ava in here. So unless it could be, you know, you never know. It could be the unidentified ones. Or died later from reasons associated with the circus fire. So there's still unknown 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Closet.
Closet. So are you letting me know, Ava, your little one? Is that why you're by the chair with the ghost stuffy? Are you going to tap the cap all to let us know, or did I miss it when I was looking up all this information? Oh, got Eva. Maybe it's Eva? I mean, it's close. There's a few Evas. There's 3 Evas. Eva? Eva. Eva. You couldn't find Eva, but you got Ava. Am I on the right track? Eva? There's 2 Evas. Norris Eva and Prost Eva. So I'm going to go ahead and do the first one, Norris Eva. There's a lot on you, by the way. So again, she was 43, and here's her information real quick. Maiden name Lathrop. Okay. Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I found her, right? So you couldn't find Eva in the word bank, and you're like, ugh, just like Jacqueline. She's like, okay, hold on, let me find something similar. She'll eventually catch on. And I did. Yay. Okay. All right, and here's some photos of her and her child. Oh, how adorable. Yeah, how adorable. How adorable your photo of your... So let's see. She and her husband. Oh, her husband didn't make it either. Who was Michael. Aw. Their daughter, Agnes, was also a victim in the fire. Aw. Aw. So it was a lot of you that unfortunately didn't make it. Aw. See, I'm glad Detective always thinks outside the box. All right. So here again, headstones, markers. I'm so sorry. Let me go to, oh, Judy too. So Judy is the daughter as well. Agnes is the baby, and Judy is the little 6-year-old. Sister for Agnes and the daughter. We. The Norris family. And so here's some photos and more about Judy. And then I'll just say you can click on the name, but she was 6. And Agnes, more photos of Agnes, who also was 6, by the way. Maybe like twins. I think they're twins. And then her. Aw.
We're delighted you're here.
I'm delighted you're here too. And then of course we have the husband, or the father. We have Michael Edward Norris, age 50. And again, the photos. There we go. Wow. So many. So even if I get like one, it's something. Let me go to the other Eva Polk, if I can find it again. Here's the other one. She was 25, Miss Eva Prost. And then, let's see, but she was found with her daughter, Rochelle, who was 3. Aw.
Go down.
Go down. And here's the mirrored thing. You mean go down the list? Is there another Eva that I'm missing? I mean, that's the only thing that's on this. Oops. Oh, you want me to show your daughter, Rochelle? You want me to click on, okay. Because that's the next, oh, okay, there's photos. That's why she wanted me to do it.
Out.
Out, yes. You wanted to get it out. Okay, got it. All right. Oh, you were trying to get out of the circus tent. Oh. Oh, geez. That spiked a spike. EMF spike. Ugh. Wow. They were trying to get out and they didn't make it. Aw. Here, let me go to your daughter, Rochelle Helen Prost, H3. Again, she was found with her mother. And here's some photos of, aw. I'm not going to click on the video, but you guys can. Oh, it's AI generated animation of them. Oh, that's cool. Oh, good old AI. Oh, I'm sorry. Again, the 2 names that didn't really pan out ended up being similar to a name that is listed. It's just maybe that's because the word bank does not have the names like Jacqueline or Eva. And this is the closest they were able to find for me, and they are spiking up the EMF meter saying, you found me, yeah, that's me, all that stuff. And even when it said go down, it spiked when I found her daughter. It's me they see.
It's me they see.
Oh, is there people that happen to maybe be in that area that are seeing you? Your spirit? Is it at the cemetery where you're buried? Oh, okay. So apparently where they're buried is where her spirit roams. Is this Eva Prost or Rochelle? One more time. They were buried at the MAHL Avenue Cemetery in Hartford. Yeah. So if you guys happen to live in that area, go check her out. So in case this crashes on again, I hope it doesn't, but if it does, I'm already close to 30 minutes in, so we're halfway in. But like I said, it's very sad to hear all these unfortunate victims gone and perished in an instant because of this unfortunate tragedy with the fire in the circus. All right, somehow it's hurting to bend over, so I'm gonna move the thing closer to me, the iPad, so I don't have to stretch my back just to reach to figure out who these victims are. All right, again, hopefully your name's in here, so if you do see your name, let me know. Oh.
Watch out.
Is there something that's gonna happen? Or are you letting the spirits, is that something you remember saying? Watch out? Because maybe the tent was falling down with the, or the flames? I mean, the fact that when I was talking about out, and I was like, were you trying to get out of the tent before it, during the incident, and you just didn't make it? And it just seemed like it was spiking very strong. Like it hit a memory nerve. Like residual energy. Let's see. How many? So the majority of the ones I'm seeing in this list are women. Sadly, if you look at the list, it seems like I see more women and children than men. See some boys. There's some possibly twin boys or brothers. There's a boy here too. And a boy right there. And a boy right there. Unsure. Yep. So I don't think you can click on the image. I think it's clicking on the name. But I think it is first picture. But I don't think that this is the whole. Hello, friend.
Hello, friend.
Hello. So I don't think this is the whole collage of all the ones, but the ones that probably had photos. That's my theory. So whoever inputted photos to this website, they collaged all of them together into this one big squarish rectangle image. And I'm thinking it's by order of that. Anyways, any more names? Any other spirits that are from this unfortunate tragedy that struck July 6, 1944 in Hartford Circus fire? So I actually got Elizabeth, and then I got Edward, I got Robert, I got a Patty. I did try Patrick and Patricia, since Patty wasn't nothing. So I was like, I don't know. I got Patty twice too. I got Eliza, which obviously could be Elizabeth. There's multiple Elizabeths in there. And then I also got, this was in the other session with the other circus situation, not this same Hartford Circus, but another one involving animals.
You are a miracle.
Thank you. And then who else did I get? Did I say Samuel already? I got Samuel. Gertrude. There is actually a Gertrude in here. Let me go find Gertrude. So how about this? While I wait for names, I'll show you the ones that came through. How's that? So we have Gertrude Adams, who was 62. And let's see, Manir. She's buried at the Grove Hill Cemetery. She was with her grandson, who was also unfortunately a victim. Oh, look! And her sister, Eliza. Well, there you go. So her Roy Bell Jr. was her grandson. And then, like I said, there's many Elizabeths. So let me find the Edward one. I believe there's an Edward. Lisa?
Lisa.
Let me find if Lisa was in there. No Lisa. Yeah, I don't see any Lisa. And nothing that's close to Lisa. So there's 3 Edwards. And sure enough, Edward Cook is the possible father or brother of that little Miss unidentified that eventually was identified in 1991, Eleanor Cook. So I'm wondering if that was him coming through. And then Edward Clark and Edward Connolly. So I'm going to click on, oh.
I worked here.
So maybe there's one of the performers at the circus, or one who worked at the circus. Oh, maybe this is like Edward, when I was talking about Edward. Well, I won't know. But here, let's click on Edward Cook, because there's a lot of information about him, and it was actually a brother. And again, his sister is the Eleanor. See, it wasn't until 1995. So there's a lot of photos there of them. And then I'm going to click on Eleanor. So again, Eleanor was 8. There's a lot of information on her. And again, same thing. It's got a lot of photos of her and this. And then we have Clark, if I can find Clark. Actually, I'm going to go to Connolly. So Connolly was, there's so many kids. Okay, so Edward Connolly was 10. Aww. And apparently his sister didn't make it either. Sad. Oh, so sad. Candles?
Candles.
It's kind of interesting how candle, just one candle, was mentioned in the other circus type session in part 1. And here we are in this session, and I'm getting candles. Is that what caused the fire? Did someone use a candle to light the place on fire? All right, well, I'm trying to look for Clark Edward, the last Edward here. So we have Edward Clark was 81. And his wife Emily didn't make it either, nor did his daughter Grace. And she was injured and later died a month later. So again, there. Sad. So like I said, there's several Elizabeths. There's like too many. But I'm just gonna...
You are a blessing.
Thank you. I'm just gonna type in one. There's 5 of them. And I'm gonna go to this one. I can't pronounce it, but she was 33. Very beautiful. I'm sorry. She's buried at the Sacred Heart Cemetery. I like how they all know where they're buried at. It's cool. And here is the other Elizabeth, who was 44. Another beautiful one. Well, they're all beautiful, I'm sure. There you go. And even, wait, her daughter didn't make it. Another one, it was 24. So her sister, both of them didn't make it. Sad. Oh, and apparently her nephew was also a victim.
Are you here for me?
Yes, I'm here for all of you. 168 victims here. I'm looking up the ones that came through my other sessions. There's a few that I've already showed. Again, I'm on Elizabeth right now. So if you happen to be in this unfortunate tragedy and you want to say your name before I have to end the session, I could do part 2. Because again, it seems like there's many out there. Otherwise, the viewers can again click on each name to learn about them. Because I don't think I can get everyone to come through at once, and I don't want to make you spend your time trying to come to me. Another one is Elizabeth Roberts. There you go. There you go. So I don't know if I'm going to get
Remove.
remove. Did your body get removed? And the other, and lastly, Elizabeth was 22. She was with her mother-in-law and her sister-in-law, who unfortunately all passed away.
Daddy.
Aw, Daddy. Who's saying Daddy? Oh, they removed your daddy? Or maybe there's a little one that's asking, oh, maybe Daddy survived and you miss Daddy? Is there a little child that misses their dad? Can you tell me your name? Hopefully I can find you. Oh.
He doesn't like visitors.
So apparently your daddy does not like visitors. Maybe he's crossed over with you. I just said he doesn't like visitors. So I don't know if it's a little child letting us know that their daddy does not like the visitors. Is it visitors visiting the cemetery? Of where
Amanda.
Amanda? Oh. Thank you. A name. Whether or not I have a name like that, I don't know. Please hold while I look up, just in case this crashes. I got Amanda. Amanda. No Amanda. Yeah, I don't see any Amandas. Maybe Amanda's... Yeah. No Amanda, unfortunate. Nothing that I can think of that's close to Amanda, like a oopsie doops or... Okay.
I remember my funeral.
So maybe there's some victim that remembers their funeral. Hopefully it was a wonderful, unfortunately sad, I'm sure, but a wonderful ceremony of your life. Whoever said that. I don't know if it's Amanda. Again, not all names are coming through. It could be either one of the unidentified ones still, or it could be a survivor who eventually passed away. Because this was in 1944. They could have easily have passed away now. All right.
Torment.
Torment. I got that in my other session, so I know that some of the animals could have been treated unfairly. All right, like 10 more minutes or so, and then I got to get wrapped up for possibly the night. And again, I think that this will probably be for the viewers to do some homework. I know. Oh my God, we're back at school. Ugh. But this is actually good homework. You don't need to take a quiz. You don't need to study for it. You just need to take some time to come to this link that will be in the description and go to the victims list if it's not already on the list, and click on, if you can, each and every single individual name and read about each person. Again, there's snippets about their life, where they're buried.
Nanny.
And all that stuff, right? So even if it takes you a few days to go through the list, it's gonna make that spirit happy, knowing you took the time to learn about them. And if you happen to be in that area where their cemetery is, maybe you can actually physically go take a little walk over there and, say hi. So nanny is very hard because it can be a grandma. And that's not going to be really easy to find on the list. But I can maybe type in it just in case. I doubt it. No. But we do have a Nancy. One Nancy. How's that? I'll just click on Nancy. So Nancy, age 6. Yeah. So she was with her mother Anne, sister-in-law Elizabeth.
Maleficence.
And then her sister Claire. So sad. I hate when you see the connection. Again, whoever made this website, thank you. It's a great website with all the information that you can ever possibly want to learn about these unfortunate victims. And the way it's linked and everything. And who knows how long this website's been up here, and I just now discovered it randomly. I even bookmarked it, so I knew to come back to it. So all those unfortunate faces in this collage are victims, again, of that tragic fire on that day, which was in summer. And you can just picture that's the perfect time to have a getaway to enjoy yourself on a summer night or a summer day, was going there. Okay.
It's not all bad.
Okay, so it's not all bad? All right. I guess that's good. I'm sorry, I'm getting congested sounding. That's a sign that I need to get going soon. Whew. Yep, yet again, nobody was able to let me know they're here by tapping one of these clear balls. I know they're not cursed. Pull.
Pull.
Pull. Usually when I get pull, I get someone pulling on a cat ball kind of thing. Like when Dorothy plays with a cat ball, she always puts the word pull. Or maybe you're letting us know that you were trying to pull down the curtains that were burning. Or not the tent. You were trying to pull it down to take it and put it out. So I'm going to get going here very, very soon. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this thing where I tap the cat ball in case these victims are unaware how this works. Again, get your spiritual fingers solid enough by taking the energy from the light sources and then either picking it up, wiggling it, or if I get lucky, if you bap them, they activate with lights. And they're very much harmless to all spirits, humans. It's just a tool for us to know you're here. So if I were to tap it, it should light up. Fingers crossed. Will I do it? No. You? No.
Gratitude.
Gratitude. You're welcome. Okay, see? Okay, I gotta remember to put this one on angle. Okay, so can you tap that one after it finishes lighting up? Otherwise, you could try the one on that chair if you're little. It lets me know you're here, and it lets me know that there is definitely no curse on these balls. I mean, they seem to have gone off a couple days ago. For 2 weeks, they weren't going off, and then finally it did, of course, when I wasn't filming. So if you want to say thank you for finding this website, sharing this story about us, and telling the viewers to come check this website out, and to click on each and individual victim, we appreciate it. So here's a thanks. Click. Bap boop. Anything? Something? No. Yeah, and like I said, some of the names I got just doesn't seem to be coming through, but you know, it is what it is. Either their names aren't on the word bank, or so like we got Minnie that could totally be in this. I get all these names, all these names in the Spirit Talker, but for some reason none of them are coming up. Should I do part 2? If I should do part 2, visit, see?
Visit.
You want to visit. I mean, they want you to visit their cemetery where they're buried. So if you click on a name and you happen to be in that area, they want you to visit them. Right? You're lighting up saying yes. You want the viewers, if they happen to be in that vicinity of that cemetery, to come check your section out. I can't visit since I'm in California, but those that are closer should be able to. But like I said, I feel like maybe I might, after I do what I need to do before I go to bed. Oh.
Godfrey.
That is a name I have not gotten, but I've heard. That's a very old name, by the way. I don't think it is in here. But again, gotta try it, you know? Probably not. Nope, didn't think so. So I don't have anything with Godfrey. Sorry. Maybe you were a survivor and passed away, or just a random name. Or you're asking somebody named Godfrey to visit you. Yes.
Many died here.
Yes, many died in the circus of July 6, 1944 in Hartford. Yes, unfortunately. Again, 168. So again, I could try to do part 2, but if not, this is it. So you'll know if there's a part 2 because it'll say part 1. But yeah, like I said, there's so many names. And I've gotten names, because again, 168, I've gotten many of these names, especially like Mary, Sarah, Alice, like Frank, Helen. All these names have been, Kenneth even, have been said before. Wait. Oh, never mind. I thought I saw God, but it's Goldstein. But again, like I said, yeah, I got so many. And of course, Dorothy. I'm trying to think of other names that are very, Eleanor. It's got Eleanor before. I got Williams. I've always gotten those. I've gotten Raymond so many times. But no, none of these names are popping in. Yeah, I got Joan a couple times. Obviously, Paul. I got all these other names that just aren't coming through. Edith, Anyways. Family? Yes.
Family.
Sadly, families have all unfortunately died together in that circus fire. Because you went there as a family, and the majority of you didn't make it, but at least passed away as a family. 15?
15.
There's 15 families that didn't make it? Is that what you're letting me know? There's 15 families out of the 168 victims? Can you light up anything if that's what you're trying to say? I have to get going, by the way. So again, if you were saying that there's 15 families that are tied to this, which could be true, I would have to look at each last name and see how many have multiple of the same last name, and I bet you there could be a total of 15. Anyways, chair? Yes.
Chair.
Yes, I do have a chair. Are you trying to sit in the chair even though I'm trying to leave? Or are you trying to say Claire? Are you trying to say the name Claire? C-L-A-I-R? Well, if I'm going to let them take a seat if they are, and I'm going to try to look for Claire just in case. It's the last one I'll try. Excuse me. Claire. There is a Claire. One. Again, Claire. I cannot pronounce her last name, but she was 17. Oh, maybe somebody, oh, yeah, that makes sense.
My lungs.
Yeah, when you're inhaling the smoke, you were breathing all that bad smoke in, so you could have passed away due to that. Yeah. So here, real quick, even though it's not been put in here, I'm just going with the thing that said chair. I'm thinking maybe Claire. There is one Claire. She was 17. There you go. And she was with her mom, her sister, and that's probably where I saw her name, and her sister-in-law. We're all victims.
Leave.
Leave? Thank you. They're like, go, you need to go. Actually, fun enough, I'm at 59 and 40 seconds. Okay, bye. This is the Teta Lazaria. There may be a part 2. We'll see. Peace. Bye. Signing out.